Who the fuck is Barcelona? Hey, hey. 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 Who the fuck is Barcelona? Hey.
Wow. You can tell I'm not even bloody ready. None of my lights are on or anything. That's the wrong light. Professionalism. Yo. Don't even know if you can see me. Let's turn this on. Right. I wasn't ready to make this video. I've literally just got this top, found this top, found this hat, shoved it on. I was about to go to bed. I'm not even going to lie to you. I am absolutely shattered, but we have to go live. And when breaking things happen, we have to go live. It can't wait. You know what I mean? So do I want to be live right now? Not really, because I'm tired. But it's important to go live right now because of UEFA being scumbags. Straight up. I have no clue why they're doing this. Not one clue whatsoever. It makes no sense to me. But I hope we sue the living shit out of them, because from what I'm hearing, from what I understand out of this article, it's a disgrace. It's disgusting. And I think this is the type of thing which, fans as a whole need to get about, to be honest with you. Because this is disgusting. This is disgusting behavior. So, yeah, big up to everybody. Before we get into this, smash the likes, hit the subscribe button. Generally, I'm not going to lie to you. I have a video ready for you guys. I was gonna put the video up for you guys actually at 9. So it would come out in 6 minutes. I've stopped that now, so we'll get that coming out tomorrow for you guys. But yeah, smash the likes, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully everyone's okay. And yeah, let's press this. This is going to read it to you, and then we'll go from there.
Champions League game in Paris. FC Bayern lodges protest with UEFA. FC Bayern app. This Monday afternoon, the Paris Police Prefecture issued a general order at short notice to regulate the arrival of fans and set up a police control zone for the Champions League match between FC Bayern and Paris Saint-Germain at the Parc des Princes Stadium. After FC Bayern was only informed of this surprising measure today, the club immediately lodged a protest at today's UEFA meeting and will take further legal action. Paris Saint-Germain supports FC Bayern in this matter. The general ruling affects all fan coaches and stipulates that they must gather at a toll booth outside the city before the match. It also stipulates, among other things, that all other Bayern fans must travel to the stadium exclusively by public transport. After the match, everyone must return to their original means of transport. The coaches will then be escorted out of the city by the police. For FC Bayern, the short notice of the decree is unacceptable, as all the relevant information has been available for weeks, as is the case with all matches involving the German record champions. Furthermore, there has been no change in the risk situation with regard to FC Bayern fans since the last meeting in Paris in 2023. Due to the official regulations, it is expected that the fan coaches will only be able to leave Paris in the early hours of the morning, from around 5 o'clock CT, to make their way home.
So, number one, you probably said, Liam, you can read, you can speak, so on and so forth. Why have you played that? This is bullshit. Because, please, for someone, get it into my skull that apparently me or Bayern Munich fans and PSG fans apparently have some sort of beef. This isn't influencer boxing. You know what I mean? This ain't Jake Paul versus fucking Mayweather. Got your hat bullshit. We are not Leeds. We are not Millwall. You know what I mean? What the fuck is going on? And also, why is this, what? Why? Now, it doesn't necessarily affect me because I'm not going to the game. I'm going to watch it with you guys. We're doing a watch along and so on. This time I won't be asleep. But this is stupid. And UEFA again. Come on, man. It's so dumb. It makes no sense whatsoever. This match has been scheduled for fucking weeks. weeks and weeks and weeks. Why now is it that there's a problem? And why is there a problem? There shouldn't be a problem. We've been in their stadium before. You know what I mean? So like, I don't really get it. But yeah, here is the piece. Either way, here's the piece. And this is basically what is being said. I'll zoom it in a little bit more. So yeah, FC Bayern lodges a protest with UEFA. The Paris police basically issued a last. So it's from what I'm understanding, it's something to do with the police in Paris. So this is still bullshit. You know what I mean? Now, I can't lie. This makes me want to fucking smash PSG. If you want me to be 1,000% clear and 1,000% honest, this makes me want to smash PSG now. Not because, you know, we're a better team or this or this or this, but why? Like, why? And I don't want to make it a thing, but, you know, it is a thing. You know, when I went to Paris itself, you know what I mean? And not everyone, you know, in Paris and so on is going to be a CUNT. You know what I mean? Vice versa. Not everybody in England is a CUNT. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, the missus and the little one thought it was a good experience. I thought it was fucking disgusting. And I hated it. And I'll be straight up. I hated it because the people are just fucking rude. Straight up rude. The amount of times I got pushed, the amount of times everything, and it just straight up rude. So this don't surprise me. Straight up, this don't surprise me. But they've issued a last minute general order this Monday afternoon. Obviously, this is the night now, regarding the Champions League match between FC Bayern and Paris Saint-Germain at the Parc I can never say it properly, stadium, the PSG stadium. This basically regulates fan arrivals, and basically there being a police checkpoint. Brother, what we gonna bring in fucking AK-47s in the fucking stadium or something? Like, if this is to stop flares, if this is to stop an atmosphere, then the game's gone, like, fully. And I heard that AI voice about 3 times because it didn't click, it didn't resonate. I was like, bro, I feel like someone's just told me that fucking SpongeBob SquarePants has been fucking discontinued or something. Like, what? Like, I don't understand. You know what I mean? You could tell I'm not ready to do this stream. I don't have any of my stuff, my banners or anything on. I wasn't even in the freaking stream when I pressed go live. You know what I mean? So, but this is dumb. This is so dumb. It makes no sense. For anybody that is going, you've got my full support fully. I think it's disgusting. I think it's a disgrace. You know, going to the football should be a good thing. You know what I mean? It's the Champions League, not to go to these games and go against the teams from other countries and have a good time. You know what I mean? Now, you're always going to get dickhead. I'm sure we've got dickheads in this fan base. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about actual fans that go to the games, you know. That's not this in general. You know what I mean? Like, the people that go to the games all the time, there's always one. You know what I mean? There's always the ruffians and so on, like, in every fan base. But I just don't really understand it. So yeah, basically it's I haven't only been informed of this surprising measure today. Like, why today? Like, Bayern versus PSG is literally about to happen, and they do it today of all days. Like, it's so dumb. It makes no fucking sense. So yeah, FC Bayern immediately lodged a protest at UEFA today at UEFA's meeting, and will pursue legal action. And hopefully we sue the fuck out of them, to be honest, because this is bullshit. You know what I mean? Straight up, this is bullshit. And yeah, PSG are, you know, behind us on this. I'm glad, because, you know, that's a good support considering they're the French club. You know what I mean? But yeah, overall, this is just dumb. And then it says here, the general order applies to all fan buses that basically there's going to be some toll booth outside the city before the match. Like, and normally a toll booth means that they have to pay as well, by the way. Just saying, if you don't know what a toll booth is, it's normally where you go through to go a certain way. You know, it's all mandates that all other Bayern Munich fans must travel to the stadium exclusively by public transport. After the match, everyone must return to their original means of transport. The buses will be escorted out of the city by police. What? Like, don't get it twisted. We're the best team in the world right now. There is no if, buts, and maybes about that. But we're not fucking President Trump or the Queen. You know what I mean? Rest her soul. You know what I mean? Like, huh? I don't understand. And yeah, for FC Bayern, the short notice in particular is unacceptable, which I agree with fully. You know what I mean? It's a fucking disgrace. It makes no sense. So yeah, it's disgusting. You know what I mean? I was bantering earlier with Mo, the PSG fan. You know what I mean, on Twitter, because he was talking about company. There was a video of company on their pitch, and he's like, yeah, greatness and all of this shit. And I was bantering, like, this is supposed to be good. When I did the collab with red and blue PSG, like, there is no beef between us. You know what I mean? And I don't mean person to person. I mean club to club. You know what I mean? Again, you're always going to get one dickhead that's going to ruin everything. That's always the way. That's the human race as a whole. That's why there's been world wars. That's why there's been this. You know what I mean? Because humans are dumbasses. Not everybody, but some of them. You know what I mean? But this just makes no sense. Like, I just don't even get it. And like it says here, you know what I mean? Like, it's short notice. It's just unacceptable, and it's out of order. You know what I mean? Because they know that we were going to be there. You know what I mean? All critical information has been there for weeks. It's generally been there for weeks. It says here, furthermore, the risk situation regarding FC Bayern fans has not been changed since the last encounter in Paris in 2023. Due to official regulations, the fan buses will likely not be able to leave Paris until early morning hours, around 5 a.m. to begin their journey home. Brother. I know that the game starts for me at 8 p.m. Obviously, if you go over to Europe, they are an hour ahead of us, right? The game is going to finish for them at 11 a.m. 11 p.m. Sorry. Right? Why then do they have to wait from 11 to 12? They got to wait 6 hours for fucking what? Huh? For what? You're gonna tell Bayern Munich fans, who hopefully are gonna be happy because we've won, to stay in the coach for 6 hours and not gonna be able to leave. Why are we sitting ducks? Is this a fucking hostile takeover or something? Like, this is fucking disgusting. Straight up. It's disgusting. And again, like I said, this makes me want to fucking batter them. Because why? You know what I mean? Like, just generally why? I don't understand it whatsoever. So I really do hope we sue the fuck out of them. To be honest, fuck UEFA fully. It's always been that way. Even though Karl-Heinz Rummenigge was on the fucking board, it's always been fuck UEFA. They're dodgy as anything. They are. They just are. You know what I mean? Yes, cool. The Super League is dodgy, fully. But the reason it was there is because UEFA are dodgy. And UEFA basically have just stolen what the Super League was going to be anyway. You know what I mean? In this league format bullshit. So, yeah, it's bullshit. And, yeah, just the fucking, like, there's I don't want to get into it because this ain't a hate speech fucking type shit. But it's always them, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's dumb. This is why I wouldn't travel for away Champions League games. It's bullshit for fans. Yeah, and that's the thing. You're taking, again, this is the thing, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to see President Trump. You're not gonna go and see a fucking concert or something like that. You're going to support your team. Look at the support that we had out in Madrid. Amazing. They were fucking German fans and Bayern fans, because they're not all German, were all over the streets of Madrid. Now, did we lose? Yeah, unfortunately, because we got robbed, but that's neither here or there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand this whatsoever. Why are you going to make our fans wait after the... What? So if we get battered tomorrow, you're still going to wait for them, make them wait 6 hours? You know what I mean? Like, what? That makes no fucking sense whatsoever. But hey, does it surprise me? No, doesn't surprise me whatsoever. They're scum. That just is what it is. You know what I mean? And it's a fucking disgrace. It really is. Liam, that doesn't make sense. Waiting 6 hours for what? What is this madness about? Generally, mate, you could tell me and I still wouldn't understand. Generally, Ravi, I could send you the link right now. I could send Catalan the link right now. I could send anyone that's in here the link right now. You could read it to me 1,000 times. I still wouldn't understand. Generally, it makes no sense. I don't get it. I don't get why they're doing it. Like, look at the other games. Has this been a thing? Like, I don't think it has, but I don't know. Like, who are the other teams that PSG have played? Let's have a look. PSG, it's gone their full schedule because I don't care about their games. Leverkusen. I didn't hear anything about fucking the PSG fans fucking waiting in fucking Germany for 6 hours after they smacked fucking Leverkusen 7-2. You know what I mean? Like, they went to fucking Barcelona. They beat Barcelona 2-1 in that on that day, and I don't see anything about, you know, the Spanish making the fucking French or the PSG fucking fans to wait. You know what I mean? But I didn't see anything about Atalanta having to wait. Like, why us? You know what I mean? And I say us because I love this fucking club more than anything. You know what I mean? So, like, it makes no sense. I don't understand. Like, I generally don't understand. I really don't. But I'll play it again, just in case you guys understand. Maybe it's my dyslexia. You know what I mean? That's what I'm going to blame it on. Straight up, I'm going to blame it on my dyslexia because this shit makes no fucking sense. Let's play it again. I don't get it.
Champions League game in Paris. FC Bayern lodges protest with UEFA. FC Bayern app. This Monday afternoon, the Paris Police Prefecture issued a general order at short notice to regulate the arrival of fans and set up a police control zone for the Champions League match between FC Bayern and Paris Saint-Germain at the Parc des Princes Stadium. After FC Bayern was only informed of this surprising measure today, the club immediately lodged a protest at today's UEFA meeting and will take further legal action. Paris Saint-Germain supports FC Bayern in this matter. The general ruling affects all fan coaches and stipulates that they must gather at a toll booth outside the city before the match. It also stipulates, among other things, that all other Bayern fans must travel to the stadium exclusively by public transport. After the match, everyone must return to their original means of transport. The coaches will then be escorted out of the city by the police. For FC Bayern, the short notice of the decree is unacceptable, as all the relevant information has been available for weeks, as is the case with all matches involving the German record champions. Furthermore, there has been no change in the risk situation with regard to FC Bayern fans since the last meeting in Paris in 2023. Due to the official regulations, it is expected that the fan coaches will only be able to leave Paris in the early hours of the morning from around 5 o'clock CT to make their way home.
So, yeah, again, I still don't get it. Yeah, that's the 5th time I've listened to it. I listened to it once with you on here, again with you on here, and I've watched it. I listened to it 3 times before. There's no way I got 3 unskippable ads. Well, I have skippable ads on. So that's a YouTube problem. But if you've made me revenue, thank you. But either way, big up, Kez. That again, I have skippable ads on there. But anyway, I don't care about ads right now. Let's get back into this. So yeah, this might be someone first trip to an away game in Europe, and it's going to ruin their experience with this long travel to get exactly. Exactly. Again, is this not what it's about? I haven't gone to a gazillion Bayern games. You know what I mean? I try my best to go to games when they come over to the UK because it's easier for me. You know what I mean? I can travel up to London or Manchester or whatever, and it's easier for me to do that with, you know, I still have to fucking pay for food and a hotel and all of this, but rather than having to pay for a plane ticket as well. Now people could say support an English club, whatever. Neither here or there. Don't care. Again, big up Kes. But like, I agree. Like, this could be someone's first ever game. Going to see this clash. Look at this fucking clash as well, by the way. Number 1 versus number 2. Realistically, there ain't a 1 and 2. We are the same because, you know, they've got, I think, more goals, but we conceded less than them. You know what I mean? So they are generally up by goal difference. But like, I agree fully. This might be someone's first ever time. And like, you're gonna ruin their experience. But again, they don't give a shit about that. They don't care. And I just don't I don't understand. Straight up. I'm not even gonna bullshit. I do not fucking understand. See, FC Bayern. See, the Twitter account was what's posted it. But let's actually have a butch quickly. 1 second. Did the English Twitter account post it as well? No, they haven't. Not, oh, yeah, actually, yes, they have. No. Okay. I want to see what the English Twitter fans have said, because, you know, obviously the English are more, not actually English, but English speaking, because they're more, you know, to say something. Someone said, feeling sorry for the Bayern fans. This is how our government and French police manage crowd movements. So I'm guessing that person that said that is French. So again, feeling sorry for Bayern fans. This is how our government and the French police manage crowd movements. Fuck off. Not that person, but to them. Yeah, it's a bit peak. Yeah, this is bullshit. Someone said, but why? I agree. I generally, I hope we smash them. I really do. I really fucking do. Because we need to slap them up. Straight up, we need to slap them up. There is no if, buts, or maybes about it. Just hold. They need to hold this now. Even though the PSG are backing us and everything in this, they still need to hold this. You know what I mean? Because this is just bullshit, straight up. And again, it makes no sense. Again, I was generally, if this never would have come out, my fat ass would be in that bed behind me, sleeping, snoring my head off. I am absolutely tired. But I had to make a stream about this because this is bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just dumb. Of course, we got this fucking div in here. Bigging up PSG. Bro, you got to make sure you beat Liverpool tomorrow, mate. To be honest with you, because your team is shit. Straight up. Just straight up. But yeah, I don't understand this. I don't get it. I could generally be here all night. I still don't understand. I don't get it. So it is what it is. It is what it is. We move. Again, hopefully we have a good performance tomorrow. Hopefully this doesn't hurt us in having the 12th man. I think there will be still a brilliant reception from the Bayern fans that are traveling to this game, no matter if they're from Germany or not. And I hope it's a good game. You know what I mean? That's my hope, fully. But yeah, I to sit here and say I understand it, I don't. You know what I mean? I don't. Now it doesn't surprise me that they're backing us, because obviously their owners on the board of UEFA. You know, we're on the board. Not we're, but obviously Karl-Heinz Rummenigge was on the board. He's not anymore, I don't believe. But yeah, I don't. I generally could sit here talking about this for 6 months. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, generally, I don't understand. All right, I've actually just gone on Twitter and seen that someone's tweeted at me. So, Let me just hit him with that. Lol. Let me then read. Let me then. Your player, my icon. PSG UCL equals 1 Bayern UCL equals 6 pairs. Levels 2 tier. Okay. But yeah, I still don't understand it. Big up, Yusuf. If anybody is seriously hurt after the game, waiting 6 hours for a bus, that is on. Yeah, fully. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? What if someone exactly? That's a great point. You know, you heard about the, you know, now I don't know what happened in, and I'm not gonna sit here and blame the PSG fans or the French fans or anything, but there was that guy, that Man United fan, wasn't there? That Man United fan that got stabbed after going to PSG. I'm pretty sure, right? Man United fan stab in Paris. Now these things happen, you know what I mean? But yeah, I thought so. In 2019, Man United fan stabbed in Paris after Champions League win. 44-year-old man. So yeah, what happens if that happens to one of our fans? You know what I mean? Then they got to wait 6 hours. Just let them bleed out, innit? We don't care. Like what? Like, oh, it makes no sense. I don't get it. I don't understand. But yeah, that's basically that, people. If you understand it, please let me know in the comments. Because I won't lie, I have no fucking clue. So yeah, it's peak. But yeah, man. Big up to everybody. I do hope everybody's doing well. Is there anybody live that I can send everybody to? Let's have a butch. Anyone that we like that's live. Let's have a look. Obviously, if you're new, hit the subscribe button. We'll be live again tomorrow morning to talk about more news. And then obviously we'll be pushing later in the night into talking about the game. Right? Who's live? Don't care. Let's send everybody over to Michael. He's the only one that's live that I like. But yeah, big up. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Smash the likes if you haven't already. And yeah, fuck the French police. And yeah, they can fucking hold that. These fucking scum, bro. Fuck the French police. Fuck PSG as well.